GameChap.
I say what oh chaps, GameChap here with a rather exciting and thrilling preview of that upcoming 3DS blockbuster, Mario Kart 3DS. Yes indeed chaps, this is a title of which I'm highly excited, being a past great Mario Kart fan, hours and hours of fun in Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Wii, you know. So let's take a brief look at some of the features and upcoming, things to be included in this highly exciting new title. First of all, of course, it supports both multiplayer, online, and indeed offline, because you can have local wireless multiplayer, or indeed play online over the internet with your friends or random people or whatnot over the internet using a broadband wireless internet connection, of course, continuing the trend started with Mario Kart DS and Wii, which is rather spiffing. So far, the characters to be featured have been confirmed to be Mario, so it's me, Mario! That's a sort of impression of sorts there for you, and of course Luigi, don't forget him. I'm Luigi, number one. Yes, of course, I much preferred his voice from the Nintendo 64 console, I must say, where he said things such as bingo, ho 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 ho, and other things like that. You see, since then they decided to somewhat dumb him down a little bit. I suppose I'm rambling and digressing somewhat there. And then, of course, Princess Peach, Yoshi, Toad, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Koopa Troopa, and of course the ever-present me. And other characters that I suspect Heidi might be returning include, of course, Wario. Oh yeah, Wario time! And Waluigi, of course. Waluigi time, yeah! And I think I've finished my city impressions now, chaps, so you can rest easy. And just moving on there to look at the course side of things, that is to say tracks and whatnot. I believe so far, well, judging from the trailers that have been released to the public so far, we can see Peach's Castle. Great Scott! Yes, for the first time, Princess Peach's Castle is raceable, as indeed is Woohoo Island from Wii Sports, Jungle Hijinks from Donkey Kong, should I say, Country returns, as indeed there is also further additional raceable content by the looks of things to include a mountain course of sorts and an underwater course, which is rather interesting. Then on the retro side of things, we can see that Maple Treeway makes a return from Mario Kart Wii, together with Airship Fortress from DS and Luigi's Mansion. And I do say, I should very much, should I say, hope to see the return of Waluigi Pinball. I very much hope that course returns. I have to be spiffing sort of track that particular one. So there we are for the courses and features and whatnot, chaps. We've seen from the videos and trailers thus far that there are also two new features in that you can, it seems glide using hang gliders from your kart. So when you go over a jump, you'll get extra air and extra, ultimately, speed by using this glider function, which is rather interesting and novel replacement for the tricks and taunts seen in Mario Kart Wii. And indeed, it seems that you can either opt for that or, using the customizable kart menu, some sort of underwater propeller scheme. So therefore, you can either drive underwater and watch as your character bowls along unharmed by the water, no more need for the key to here, you know, or indeed flies overhead using this glider mechanic, which is rather spiffing idea, alright. And speaking of customizable karts, it seems you can not only choose your kart chassis shape and optional extras such as your propeller or indeed glider function, but also your wheel size. And why would you want to choose your wheel size, you may ask? Well, there's a reason for that as well, you know. According to the Nintendo press release, you'll be able to drive off-road faster using larger tires, or on-road faster with smaller tires, you see. And apparently there's going to be things such as city courses and mountain off-road courses and all sorts of things to allow you to test your skills like there. And you know what I think a rather interesting and spiffing sort of idea would further be if they included such characters as Hammer Brother and that sort of thing, these old-time favourites. I'm not sure if that eternal pest Funky Kong will make a return. I hope he doesn't, but hopefully we'll see Daisy, King Boo and the like, and maybe they'll actually put Princess Rosalina in the right weight class for once. I don't know why she's a bloody heavyweight in Mario Kart Wii. Doesn't make any sense at all to me, but still, all the same, chaps. It seems, as you can see, there are a thorough exciting lineup for this rather interesting and thrilling new blockbuster title, as I say, upon the 3DS. With the full 3D support, it's certain to be a rather interesting race too, as you can judge the distance between yourself and opposing karts rather better than you could in any 2D release one, which is rather good. So there we are, chaps, shaping up to be an absolutely fabulous release. I thank you most kindly for watching this exclusive preview, and I very much hope that you shall tune in at the time of the launch in the United Kingdom, and indeed just before then, when GameChap will be having, of course, a full playthrough of Mario Kart 3DS, as well as taking it to the tracks online to take on those barricades and show them what's what and how to race these batty motor karts. In closing, I should say, I do hope the motorbikes won't return. I'm sure they won't. It seems to be karts only at the moment, but there we go, chaps. I am the GameChap. I very much hope you shall join us at that time, as I say, and I look forward to seeing you then. Until then.